Are you ready for Valentine's Day? It's literally next weekend.
Already.
I know. So starting today's live, it's Azar here.
And Christopher.
And we're here at Tuning Elma with your weekly Friday live. And we have a treat for you to help with your Valentine's Day gifts, as well as the same gift to go along with all of February. So to help you support your 2026 goals, that's kind of been the theme these last few lives, is we want to help you achieve all of your New Year's goals. Because how many times do we start something and within maybe 2-3 days or 2-3 weeks, we don't end up fulfilling them, and we're so capable. So we're here helping you fulfill your 2026 goals with Tuning Element. So we got a lot of things to talk about this live. First thing is, I have an exciting testimony that I got in last week. So I just wanted to share that with you. I have it on my phone and I wanted to read it to you guys because testimonies always keep us going. And I know that these testimonies, a lot of you guys can relate to them. So I got one last week on one of our videos. She said, I wear a bracelet and have for many years now. I've been suffering with severe neck pain, and she's worn it 24/7, and the pain is no longer there. She had to remove it because she was having some minor surgery. 3 days after her operation, her neck started hurting. She forgot to put it on. So after that, she realized she needed to put her tuning helmet back on. And once she did, her pain went away in a few days. Wow, that's really awesome. It's really encouraging to us to hear those things. And she said her pain was able to go away. So
yeah, that's awesome. And, if you share testimonies like she did, it's great to hear, but also it's so helpful to people out there to hear them because they go, oh, wow, I haven't tried tuning element, but I do have that issue. Mm-hmm. I wonder if that can help for me. And I tell you what, we have so many customers that come to us because they hear of other people getting help with, supporting their pain management, getting better sleep, reducing stress, all these different types of things because their cells are functioning better. And so, those testimonies are awesome because they help people really kind of take that first step and try out tuning element. And we have testimonies that basically are really pretty much over across everything you can think of. It's amazing. I mean, we have drawers and drawers of written testimonies from everything from helping people with their eyes, helping people with mobility, helping people with joint aches and pains. We've had people with, tell us about how helping them with brain fog. So there's a lot of neat things. And it just really goes to show you that when you support your body with the support that it needs, it's amazing what the body can overcome and achieve. And so, yeah, we're really excited because number one, we're going to help you get ready for Valentine's Day. And number two, we do have this special that lasts all month too.
Yeah, we do. And so, I was just talking to someone just back on the testimony. I was talking to someone today in the store, and they had been a tuning helmet fan. They've worn the products, and then they didn't for a little bit and then they came back and they're like, hey, I needed one. And so we're just going through all the different levels, and there's a lot of questions out there. So if you have questions on the different levels and how they can best support you, leave them down below. We're here to answer them. Plus, we also have a different sampler that you can try. So if you're not able to get to our locations here in Branson and you're like, I've been told about this product, or I used to have one, or I've really been looking at tuning element, then we have different offers for you where you can try out from levels 1 through 4 in one of our patch forms. And then we also have 3 level 4 patches for $12. So we're here to support you, but we're also here to answer any of the questions that you have. So we're really thankful for every testimony that we get. So please send them in more. We love to hear them. We love to share them because that's what helps us keep going. And it also, testimonies is that's our best way of selling, is through referrals, is people share their testimony, and we've gotten some pretty unique ones. So I appreciate it. Keep on sending them in. But yeah, let's get into our promotion. What are we doing this month, Christopher?
Well, this is going to be really neat because we have a lot of options. So we have a special that if you purchase $500 or more in products from the Tuning Element website, you can also get a free level 1 bracelet. And so we have a few different styles, including one that is one we haven't offered in a long time. And so we've kind of gone into like the Tuning Element vault because we did have questions like, well, where do these legacy bracelets come from? Well, these are products that we haven't been selling for a while. It's simply because we like to try to bring out some new styles, and pretty much, I think we forgot that we had some of them. And so when we go back and look, it's like, wow, we still have this style. We have these sizes. And so we offer these level 1s out. And the neat thing about them is There you get them at a great price. And if you happen to be shopping on the website, you spend $500 or more, then you get them for free.
Yeah, exactly. And so they are let me just show you. Well, let me just show you what they look like. So I'm going to show them on the screen. So this is our J1. This one is very popular. We get a lot of men that like this one. It's a thicker bracelet. I think even Christopher has his on.
I'm wearing my J1 right here.
And so this is stainless steel. The next one is a narrow cuff.
Yeah.
So this one I have one. This one's very friendly for men and women, but it's great because this is like one of those one size fits all.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yep.
You can size it based on your needs. So it actually, you can bend it a little more or squeeze it in. So when I take it off, I have to bend it open more, but that means anyone can wear the narrow cuff. It's narrow because the band itself is narrow, not because it's only for narrow wrists.
Yeah, I hear those are really popular too, especially with people that are working out in farms, ranchers. I know a lot of people use them for fashion and like it because it's you can put it on and off. But you know, a lot of people like the versatility. They're working around equipment. They want to take their bracelets off real easily. So yeah, the cuff it's a no-brainer, especially if you're not sure what size you are or the person you want to buy it for. Get a cuff.
Yeah, this is a great one. I've worn mine for a few years. And if you already have a tuning element piece, then it works great with pairing. I have our level 4 right here, and I even made one of our necklaces a bracelet. And so I have 3 pieces on one wrist, so you can pair them really well together. Next is our Q1G. So this is the newest Legacy that we added into the mix. And this one's beautiful because it's two-toned. We have a lot of people that love that two-tone look. So this is the Q1G. And
we have it in 3 sizes.
Yeah, we do. We have it in 3 sizes. So those are all available on that website promotion. And then the next one is a TE6. So this one also is two-toned. It's a little thicker in the band, so a lot of men like it too. Women like it as well. So this one we have 2 two-tone pieces and 2 stainless steel pieces.
Yeah.
So, but what level are these, Christopher?
These are all level 1. So if you remember the level 1 frequency sets, it's a blend of frequencies. So it's not just one. And actually, we have frequencies that support your body's electric system, as well as frequencies that are naturally occurring frequencies in the environment, such as the Schumann resonance. It's a natural frequency that's created by lightning strikes around the world. And it's the constant frequency. It's basically from the ground to space that frequency is what we basically see all the time. NASA has a really neat study and information on it on their website, but it's one of the main frequencies that people need. People get sick when they're separated from this. They've done scientific studies where they've isolated people in chambers where they don't allow any frequencies in from the outside world. We've also seen in the space program in the early years that astronauts were really affected by being away from the Earth's natural frequencies. And so it can create some really bad problems. And so it is a great support. And so really your level 1 is kind of like grounding. If you know the idea how healthy it is for you to walk with bare feet on the ground, getting those natural frequencies in your body, getting being outside and absorbing the natural frequencies in the air. You know, if you're wearing a tuning element, it's going to help you do like a wireless grounding because it's putting those frequencies in contact with you from the bracelets themselves, which is really neat. So I think I'd like to, and I know we've said this before, it's like a thumb drive or a flash drive for your body. And so our companies, when people ask us, well, how do you put the frequencies in there? Well, that's above our pay grades, but we do know from Dr. Serba and also from Dr. Nina Silver that discussed the technology is that we use the same process that computer chip manufacturers use to put in information permanently in metal. And if you need more understanding about that, give us a call. I can give you an example how that works. But the level 1 is an amazing product. In fact, Tuning Element was built on that frequency set, and it was built with people not knowing anything about us. You know, back then people didn't really hear much about frequencies for support of your cells. And so it really came down to us simply giving it to people to try on while we're meeting with people, introducing with people. And thankfully, the technology works so quickly that most people within a matter of minutes saw a change in their body and were able to report some positive effects. Most people, it helped their pain management. And what we see is some people, they get a measure relief to complete relief. It's really exciting. And then some people need to go up in those higher levels. And so that's where the higher levels came from. In fact, one of the original owners of Tuning Element Ruby Martinez, says that, one of the feedbacks they were getting from people buying the level ones was some people needed more support. And they were wearing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, sometimes 5 times bracelets to try to get that support. That's where you get some of the other levels. But the level 1 has always been our hallmark frequency set that every single other smart jewelry is built on. So if you get a level 2, level 3, level 4, that level 1 is such a good frequency blend that it's still in those as well. So you can't go wrong. And in fact, I like to say that I think that people need to have a level 1 at least.
Yeah, I mean, this even today while being at the store, I was able to show a couple our level 1 pieces. These are still very popular amongst people that are just now getting into tuning element. Maybe you just come across us. Some people, you just start off with a level 1. We like to say a level 1 is better than a level none here at Tuning Element. And that's so true because people still see great pain management support with a level 1. Now, back to kind of like what this promotion is. It's till the end of February. We wanted to get you enough time. We've got feedback. We want longer promotions. Okay, we're going to try it. Give you a longer promotion. And we have a $500. It's spend up to $500 and you get this free legacy, and it's the 4 bracelets that we showed earlier. So we could help build you a kit. We have aqua tunes. You could do it with our newest aqua tune. Get a level 4 aqua tune, and that will get you to the limit. Or you could do, hey, I want to get a level 1 plus maybe a level 2 aqua tune or a level 3 aqua tune. Boom, you're there, and you'll get gifted another legacy bracelet. So then you'll have 2 level 1 bracelets. But we want to help you see what's the value of a legacy bracelet.
Yeah, these are $175. We have some of them that are $200. And so by buying $500 or more in products, you're going to get a $175 bracelet for free.
Yeah. And also too, do these expire?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked that. I was about to say that. No, they don't. That's the neat thing. These still carry the lifetime guarantee that for frequency retention. So the original level 1 set that's programmed into the bracelet is guaranteed for life to remain in the bracelet. And so it's something that is never going to betray you. It's going to be a product that's going to last and have those frequencies in it. And so it's really a neat thing so if you do buy other things and level up to other levels later, or it's still great to wear as a secondary item. And a lot of people that love Tuning Element, what they start doing is they wear an extra piece because they often will show a friend one or have someone wear it or a child wear it if they get hurt. And that way they have an extra go-to one. Some people even put these in their first aid kits, if they already have extras that they're not wearing. So, but yeah, you can't not go wrong with a level 1.
Okay, great. Because I mean, I've seen a lot of people, they start doubling up on products, and that's completely safe. You can, just so you know, you can wear more than one Tuning Element product. You can't overdose or overdo it. We've heard of people wearing 10, 11 pieces, which may be a lot for the regular individual, but they saw benefits all the way up to there. So they were testing out their body. But
yeah, that was a professional football player. So they saw the difference when they lifted weights, and they saw themselves be stronger. So they actually kept adding more Tuning Elements because they kept seeing a difference in their performance. So yeah, you don't typically see people wearing 11 pieces, but if you're around certain locker rooms, you might see people wearing multiple pieces.
Yeah, well, thanks, Greg, for sharing that. We truly do agree. It's all backed by science, and I know you've watched our lives before, and we appreciate you sharing your testimony. But yeah, thanks, Greg, for leaving that comment. But yeah, so that is this month's February promotion. It goes all the way to the 28th. But we really wanted to highlight next Saturday is Valentine's Day. I don't know if you knew that because it was kind of a surprise. So
you might be saving people right now. Yeah.
It's already Valentine's Day. And so you build up your cart to 500 and you'll get a free legacy bracelet. Choose between those 4, and those are available till the 28th. And if you get it now, you'll definitely get it by February 14th. So just those things to heads up with. But yeah, so if you have any testimonies, we want you to leave them down below. We love to hear them. We love to share them. And if you know someone that's dealing with pain, which I know you do, tag them down in the comments below. We would love for you to share Tuning Element because we want to help more and more people. We get a lot of joy and a lot of success with helping people, and we help people get into some pain management support. We help people get more energy in their body. We help people feel better.
And we support love.
Yeah, we do.
If you really think about it, we support love because it's hard to be loving when you're hurting.
Exactly.
And so if we can help you to not hurt as much, then you can certainly be more loving. And so if this is something that resonates with you, and you have pain and you're trying to manage and go through it and do things and things, you're just not there yet. Well, this might be the last piece of the puzzle to help you get to a point of relief, and or maybe a loved one too. And so it's a lot easier to be free, to be happy when you're not hurting.
Yeah, exactly. So if you have a loved one that's suffering, we all know someone that has a hard time either getting up in the morning because they're in so much pain, or they can't do certain things because of the limitations of their pain. Well, then have them try out Tunium. It's a non-invasive way. There's no negative side effects to our products, and we see that we can help everyone and anyone of all ages. And so, like Chris was saying earlier, we have a giant list of things, of testimonies that we have.
Yep.
We don't cap it at anything because we've seen testimonies from A to Z. And so if you're curious, try out Tunium. There's a link in our description, our caption, and it'll take you directly to our website. You can try out some of our free samples. You can try directly any of our water bottles. We didn't even get into our AquaTunes.
You know what? I'm so glad you said that, because guess what? We have a great tip for Valentine's Day with the AquaTune.
Yes.
What happens when you add AquaTune water to a vase that you're putting flowers in?
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a great tip. So let me just grab one here so that you can see. This is our
Switch here. Oh, sorry.
This is our level 3 AquaTune, and you just put regular water in here, bottled, filtered, tap, and in 60 seconds, it's going to tune and structuralize the water. So Chris was saying, what does it do with plants or flowers? Because I'm sure you'll be getting some next weekend. Is instead of filling your water with regular tap water, use your AquaTune water. Yep. What you'll notice is the flowers they open wider, they're more beautiful, they're more vibrant, and they last longer.
Yeah, very noticeable.
So if you notice, typically your flowers anywhere for 3 to 4 days, you may notice you get a longevity of like a week or longer. So use your AquaTune. If you have an AquaTune already, you can use it to water your plants. You can use it to cook. You can use it in your pets' water, but use it in your flowers next weekend and test it out. Test it out. Give us feedback on how long your flowers lasted, because they really do last a lot longer and they'll be more beautiful.
Yeah, especially if you don't have a green thumb and you're constantly killing your houseplants, use AquaTune water. And it's funny because over the years in this store, we have a plant, and sometimes for the winter, we don't water it enough and it starts to die. And the salespeople start watering it and it comes back to life just as good as it used to be.
Yeah, it's true. We even I'm staring at one right now. It's been here in the store for a few years now, and I know we've not done anything special other than give it AquaTune water and sunlight. So if that's something that you want to test out, do that, because I think there's so many different tips we have, especially with the AquaTune, that you may not think about. So whatever you already use with water, switch it out and use your AquaTune. Test it out. Give us some feedback. When you take a bath, put your AquaTune in the bathtub. We've had people put it in their pools, in their jacuzzi, because the whole thing is tuned and has the technology. So what that means is, even by touching it on the outside or putting it in a different body of water, you're going to then transfer that technology into another body of water. So put in your bathtub. Now it's like a spa. You've now created this bath with now structured and tuned water. It will take longer than 60 seconds, but allow it to just bob around in the water while you're taking your bath. It doesn't destroy the bottle by any means, and you're getting now extra benefits on your skin. So yeah, thanks for bringing that up, because flower sales are going up next weekend.
That's
because
right.
It's Valentine's Day. But yeah, is there anything we want to add in there?
I think we covered it.
Okay.
You guys are set now. You're ready for Valentine's Day.
You really are. You have a free Legacy bracelet that you can claim today. It's live on our website. Oh, let's also go through. It's very simple to use the promotion. So when you go to tuniyama.com, build your cart however you'd like. If you like 3 level 1s or 2 level 1 bracelets with an AquaTune to get you to 500, and then you go back to, you can go to the main page, and right there is going to show our promotion. Click on that and add in the promotion. So it's going to say 175. And then when you go to your cart, make sure to use the code FEB2026. That's Feb 2026. and that will take off that $175 cost, and then you'll get your free Legacy bracelet. So you just choose one of the four styles, sorry, and you add that to your cart, and that's it. So we appreciate every single one that's washed. We had people come in, come out, and please leave us your comment questions. We'd love to answer those and get back to you. And we're here to help. And we'll be here every Friday. So we'll see you next Friday, the day before Valentine's Day. But yeah, Christopher.
Yep, that's it. Have a wonderful weekend.
We are out. See you guys next week. Bye.